Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a video for some crispy chickens. If you guys would like to know how I made these, then just keep watching. First things first, you will need 1 kg of chicken, which I've got cut into strips. This is breast chicken. You will also need some ginger and garlic paste, as well as some lemon juice, some ground black pepper, some salt, some garam masala, as well as about 4 to 5 green chilies. You can totally increase this depending on how chili you want this. A handful of coriander. You'll also need some oil for frying, as well as some breadcrumbs to coat the chicken with, an egg or two again to coat the chicken with. The eggs will depend on how much you'll need to fry it, so best thing would be to whisk 1 egg first and then see if you need another one, but I'll let you know how much I use. You'll also need some skewers to put the chicken on, and what I've done is I've soaked some skewers in a separate pan, which I'll show you guys after this clip, as well as a mixer grinder thing to mix everything together. So as you can see, I've got a baking tray here and I've soaked the skewers in the baking tray. Why we do this is because you don't want these to burn when you fry them or grill them or whatever you do with them. We're frying them in this video, so you want to soak your skewers in for water for at least 1 whole hour. So make sure you do that first. So first things first, I've added the coriander and the green chilies into a mixer. And now I'm going to add in some lemon juice. So I'm going to say about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. That was about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm also going to add in the ginger and garlic paste. So 1/4 teaspoon of that. You don't want too much. Again, you can use fresh of both ingredients, but why use fresh when you've got quicker ways of doing things? And then we're just going to mix everything together. So in a large bowl, I've added in all of the chicken, and now I'm going to go ahead and add in all of my spices. So I'm adding about 1/2 teaspoon, probably slightly less, of crushed chilies. This was totally spontaneous, like I did mention it at the beginning of the video. So if you guys don't want to use this, feel free not to use it. But for the time being, I'm going to leave that the way it is. Because you might have decided you added, extra green chilies, so you might not want to add these. And then I'm adding 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Salt is to taste, of course. And we're gonna add in some garam masala. So I'm adding about 1/2 teaspoon, a bit less than 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala as well. And then I'm gonna add in some more lemon juice. So 1 tablespoon of lemon juice I'm adding in at this stage, and I'll show you guys the paste that we made. So this is the thickness of the paste, exactly what we need, and I'm going to pour that into the chicken. And the paste is going to act as the marination. So I'm now going to mix everything together. So once you've finished rubbing all the chicken with all the spices, this is what you'll get. So what we made is like a rub. However, if at this point yours looks more like more green or not as chunky as this, because everyone mixes differently, don't worry, that's perfectly fine as well. And you'll be able to smell the spices and stuff, so you could, based on your smell, add in extra chilies or whatnot. But you want to keep this aside, cling film it, put it in the fridge, marinate it for at least 30 minutes to an hour. It totally depends on how much time you've got. Basically, all you want to do is take it out about 10 minutes before you fry it, so it's nice to room temperature. And then what we're just going to do is put eggs and breadcrumbs and fry it. But for now, put it into the fridge for at least 30 minutes to an hour. So I've taken the marinated chicken out of the fridge. It's been about 30 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead and coat it with breadcrumbs and stuff, and this is the setup I've got going on. So I've got the breadcrumbs in a plate, and I've got some egg here and a plate to put in everything. So we're going to coat it in breadcrumbs first, and then the egg. And at this point you also want to take your skewers out of the water as well and get them ready. So I put the chicken through the skewers, and basically on one skewer I've got around about 2 big strips, probably 3, but yeah, bear in mind you won't be able to fit as much. It depends on the size of your strips. And then over here what I'm doing is I'm just putting some more breadcrumbs over the chicken and then putting them into the plate. So you can see I've coated them with extra breadcrumbs. Okay, so I've put some oil into a large pan and I'm deep frying these, and you can start to see the colour that's coming out. It's precisely what we want, if you could see, because it's blurry. Okay, that's the colour that we want, and I'm going to say about 3 minutes on either side of the stick. You might need to turn the stick around or chop your sticks to make sure that they fit your pan. But to deep fry this, all in all, should take about 5 minutes to deep fry all of this. And guys, once you've finished frying and you've taken out the strips from the oil and you've got this lovely golden brown colour, that's when you know everything is done, and this is what you'll get. How delicious do these look? So if you guys like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos whilst you're here. I'm uploading daily 6 PM GMT on my channel throughout the whole of Ramadan. And with that, I'll leave you guys and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!